Hi guys, it's Andrea, and today I want to talk all about Attack on Titan. So I have a couple of the volumes here for examples. I don't own any of the older books or anything, so I can't really show you those, but I just really want to talk to you guys about Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is a manga, however you pronounce that. I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly. It's Japanese comic book. And they've made it into an anime TV show, and they've also made some live action movies as well. But it started off, as far as I understand, it started off as a manga. And this is the 17th volume. There are, I think, at least 20 volumes out so far. But each volume has about 4 chapters or episodes inside of it. And the thing with Attack on Titan is that it's just really good. I almost don't know how to explain it. I'll just try and give you a little bit of background of what Attack on Titan is. It's this post-apocalyptic, very far after an apocalypse. It's been like over 100 years or around 100 years since this kind of apocalypse happened, where there were these huge titans that came and destroyed everything, and there's only so many humans left on Earth, and they are now living in this small area. In the first few volumes, they show you this map of the area where the humans now live, and the map makes it look a lot smaller than it is. On the map, it kind of makes it look like it's just like a city, the size of like a city, but it's actually much bigger of an area than that. It's like miles and miles and miles. And basically there's like 3 walls, all in circles. And so there's the center wall, and that has like the capital inside it. There's a king and the royal family and the royal guard, and they all live within like the city in the middle. And then there's another wall that's farther out, and then there's another wall that's farther out. And so all the people, all of humanity, lives within these 3 walls. And the walls are really high, and they're built to keep out titans. But one day, this huge titan that's taller than the walls comes and kicks a hole into the wall. They're just basically all just devastated because they've never seen a titan that tall before. They're all just different kind of sizes, but they've never seen one that tall before. And they call it Colossus Titan. So Colossus Titan comes and kicks a hole in the wall, on the outside wall, and then all these other titans start coming in. Well, the thing with titans is they look human, but they're not. They're huge, and they eat people. So when they come into the wall, everybody's just panicking and running and trying to get within the next wall. So basically there's this little area that is now compromised, and titans live in there, and people can't go in there, and they're just afraid that the titans are going to come even farther in. So the main 3 characters of Attack on Titan are Eren, Mikasa, and Armin. There's like a big cast of characters. You get to know a lot more characters really well also, but those are the 3 main characters. If you had to pick just one main character, it would probably be Eren. Eren is this kind of stubborn guy who he always wanted to go outside the walls. Nobody goes outside the walls. They have a special group of people called the Survey Corps, and they go out and they do experiments on titans. They try to find out information about the titans. They kill titans. And Eren, ever since he was pretty young, has decided that he wants to go outside the walls, and he wants to know what it's like to be outside the walls. And then, a little bit of a spoiler here, in the first volume, his mother is eaten by a titan. So he kind of decides that he's going to get revenge on these titans, and he's going to go and join the Survey Corps and go and kill titans. He wants to kill them all. And then his best friend Mikasa is a girl who's been living with him for a while, and she's kind of this mysterious character, this mysterious figure. She's really strong, and she just kind of follows Eren everywhere. She's not really like a puppy dog or anything, but she does kind of follow Eren around, and she wants to be around him and she wants to protect him. And then there's Armin. Armin is my favorite. He's one of my favorites. I also love Hang or Hangi, Hanj. I don't know how to pronounce that character's name. But anyway, Armin is my favorite. He is really smart. So Mikasa and Armin also go with Eren to join the Survey Corps, and they train for several years. And then once they're done with their training, the top 10 recruits or trainees get to pick what area of the military they want to be a part of. There's the Survey Corps, which I already told you about. They go out and they try and find information about the Titans, and they try and kill the Titans. And then there's the Military Police Brigade, which are basically like the Royal Guards. They're the ones that have this really kind of easy, cushy job in the center, in the middle wall, and they just kind of protect the royal family and are kind of the police officers of that area. And then there's also the garrison, and they're the ones who kind of protect the walls. So the top 10 people in their graduating class get to pick which area they want to go into. And Eren is all gung-ho about going into the Survey Corps. Mikasa is one of the best, if not the best, in the class. But she's going to do what Eren wants to do. So she joins the Survey Corps as well. Armin, my favorite, he is not very good with fighting. He's not very physical. He's not very athletic. But he's really, really super smart. And he understands how to he's the one who kind of comes up with all these ideas of how to best defeat these Titans. Or he figures things out quicker than other people. And anyway, so he joins the Survey Corps as well. And then there's other really interesting characters that join the Survey Corps. And so then they become these soldiers who go out and they are trying to find Titans and they're trying to kill the Titans. And so their first job is to go and try and plug up the hole that the Colossus Titan has made. And so they go into this area that is covered with Titans and they have to go and try and defeat them. And I don't want to go into anything more here because this is when you really get into spoilers, but there's just so much that happens. Like the end of the first volume, there's this WTF moment where you're just like, what? And then there's more that happens in the second volume and you're just like, what? There's so much more involved in it. It's not just them fighting the Titans. There's also this whole political aspect with the royal family and the military, and then there are these religious people who like worship the walls. I mean, you don't know why are they worshiping these walls, and there's a mystery to that, and like there's a mystery to the Titans themselves, and you don't know what's going on, and then Eren's dad has something to do with it and you don't know what's going on with that, and there's just so many layers. And when you think that you're kind of getting into this, you have one volume, it's just like, okay, well, that was okay. And then the next volume comes back at you with this WTF moment, and you're just like, what? And there's so many twists that you just totally don't even see coming. Like some twists, yes, okay, we got it. But other twists, you just don't even see coming. And it's really cool. And then there's sometimes where you're like, why is that person acting like that? And then you realize they're lying. They're tricking somebody. You know, it's like, I don't know. There's just so much. There's just so much to this. It's just so good. It's just so good. One thing I do want to say about it is these are found in the adult section, probably because they are very graphic. You know, it shows the Titans eating people, and I can understand. I totally think that there are teenagers that totally can read this and it'll be okay, but I understand why they put it in adult instead of young adult. Even though the characters themselves are teenagers, I'm pretty sure they're still teenagers. I totally understand why they put this in adult. But the anime is really good too. I'm not completely caught up with the anime, and I've watched the first live action movie. I haven't watched the second one because I don't want to be spoiled. I'm really worried that something is going to happen, that they're going to explain something that I haven't read yet in the volumes. But anyway, I just really wanted to talk about Attack on Titan. I just really wanted to gush about them because they're just really, really good. I haven't read much manga. I haven't read that much, but Attack on Titan is my favorite by far that I've read. It's so good, you guys. If you like post-apocalyptic, if you like things like zombies, you probably would like it. On the back here, it says Japan's equivalent to The Walking Dead is a little blurb. You know, if you like The Walking Dead, if you like post-apocalyptic, if you like manga, anime, you should check these out. They're just so good. And there's funny parts, and there's silly parts, and there's just really crazy parts, and they're just really interesting characters as well. And it's interesting. It goes into more character development than just the main characters. You learn backgrounds about other characters that you think are secondary, but that turns out they're very important. It's just a lot of really cool stuff. I wish I had the first volume with me so that I could show you some panels from it, some pictures from it, but I don't have that volume. I've just been borrowing them all from the library, and one of these days I will buy them all because they're that good. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video, and if you like Attack on Titan, let me know why down in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.